It's 10 to 10 in the morning and it is Thursday the 13th of August, and I've made the long trip down to Chesil Beach for a session. This is probably the only chance I get to come this year, so I thought I'd take it. I've been really busy over the last couple of weeks. My son's moved to Australia, so I've been ferrying him about, seeing relatives. He's had some dinner parties and parties at the house and so forth before he left to go to Australia with his uncle and aunt on Tuesday. And then I had to ship my daughter on a lift to Manchester Airport to go and catch a flight to Northern Ireland to see a friend, and then I had to pick her up on Wednesday. So Thursday and Friday of the week I booked off were the only times I had to myself. So the weather's nice, I thought I'd come down to Chesil Beach. So I am at the ferry bridge end and I've walked along the, I think it's called the bird sanctuary, just to get away from people. There's people down there and tents and stuff, so forth. I just wanted to lift up, but it's about as far as I could go because it's really hard going when you got a load of gear on, but I'll show you all that later. So I've got 3 rods. I've got 2 of my continental rods and 1 Century Tiptonado Graphics Super Match. Today's going to be windy-ish. It's westerly going to southwesterly, then this evening or tonight it swaps round to north, and I think tomorrow it drops down. I plan on setting off late tomorrow. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made with Neil last September, where we sat from 9 o'clock on a Friday in the morning and I didn't get home until 7 o'clock. It was a 9-hour drive home. It was an absolute nightmare, so I'm going to wait until traffic dies down. So whether I stay here for that complete session or move or whatever, I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Booked 24 hours at the car park, which was astronomical at 20 quid. So yeah, got me, because the weather's going to drop down to nothing tomorrow, I thought I'd bring my continental rods, just scratching round. I've not seen many reports of what's been coming out at Chesil, but hopefully I'm looking for bream, gurnard, things like that. It's things I don't normally catch. So yeah, just looking now, there seems to be a bit of weed in the water, which is no good with my continentals because they're so small. Hopefully this wind stirred it up a bit from being flat calm the last couple of days. So yeah, I'll show you the rigs and so forth that I'm using. So this is first rig that'll be going out. It's a 3-hook clip down with pop-ups and size 4 Sakuma Phantoms. So a small bit of rag there, small bit of mackerel, and probably a bit too big a bit of squid with a 5-ounce grip weight. So I'll get that out and then I'll show you the other ones as and when I get them ready. So the next rig is a 3-hook clip down again, but with size 2 Sakuma Stingers, all with ragworm. I was tipped with mackerel, tipped with squid. Oh, sorry, that one's tipped with mackerel, the other 2 are tipped with squid, down to a 5-ounce. So let's get that one out. So the final rig to go out on the Century rod, the big rod, I'm putting mackerel and squid on a up and over. It's about 4.5 foot long. It's got a size 2.0 Sakuma Manta Extra and a 3.0 Chinook at the top, I think it is, or a 2.0 Chinook, I'm not too sure. 6-ounce weight. So that would be the big bait always going out. I'm not going to do massive baits until later, but you know, decent size compared to the other 2 will be scratching rods. So to give you an idea of the state of the sea with this westerly wind. I can see bits of weeding, but it's very, the water's very clear. I think high tide's about 11 o'clock, so I don't know if you can pick up the few bits of rafts of weed there that the So I'll get this rod in, and that's all three in. So I'll give you a panoramic of where I've put a bait, and the only reason I picked here is because there's like a path down the slope, so it'll be easier to get up. So I'm here. So Jones, last time we were fishing down by those tents, so you can see how much further extra I've come up. You can see that's the bird sanctuary. So I think I've come up past 10 posts, and there's that's the bridge in Camp Neil. No way I'd make it there, I'd have a heart attack. And down towards Abbotsbury. And it's nice, it's not too warm today. I think it's going to be hotter tomorrow. So I'll get back and check my rods out. I'll have something to eat because I'm starving now. Well, it's 12:10. The two continental rods have had 3 rebaits. The big century rod has had 2. Not a nibble, and the bait's coming back untouched. The middle rod is at short distance. The left rod, continental rod, is at distance, and the century rod, the right rod, is a medium distance. It's a glorious day though, I have to say. Be nice to get a few fish. Well, it's 3:30, not a sausage. Some of the bait's coming back stripped on the rig, the 3 hook clip down, but that came back last time with a snood, oh sorry, a hook missing, so I've now swapped that to a 2 hook loop rig with size 2 hooks, and I've taken the 3 hook clip down with pop-ups with size 4 hooks, swap that now to a pop-ups, only two hook clip down with size 2s, but they've got yellow, one's yellow, one's red, to see if colour makes a difference. And that's absolute dead loss. Tried every bait combination: crab, squid, mackerel, ragworm, and various combinations of those. So yeah, 2 lads have just set up there next to me going down towards Portland. They've just turned up, so I'll see if they catch, if it's just me or if there's no fish. So yeah, I'll give you an update as and when. I've taken the big rod out. I didn't see the point of fishing 3 rods. I'll put that back in later, when about 7 o'clock, when it starts going dark. And I'll pull one of the continental rods out, try a bit feathering, see if I get some fresh mackerel for bait, and just lump a big bait out, see if I can tempt like a bass or a conger. Well, at 4:45 I get my first fish, little bream. One of the targets I wanted, bream, gurnard, things I don't normally catch. So at last, broken the blank. So yeah, I'll get this fella back and see if we can't catch anything else. Yeah, so that bream came on the 2 hook pop-up rig on a yellow one, just rag. So I've got that one back out again with just rag, and that's the only rod in at the moment. I bought a pound of rag for today and tomorrow, because obviously don't know what time I'm going home. I've already gone through half a pound of rag fishing 2 3 hook rigs. That's why I've stepped down to 2 hook rigs. So the plan is, hopefully when it flattens off, try and see if I can get some mackerel, but when it starts going dark I'll just get the big rod out, see if I can put one of the little rods out, or one continental rods out, see if we catch a pouting or something like that, and just use that as bait and see if I can get something bigger. But I won't be up late tonight because I'm absolutely shattered. I set off at 2 o'clock this morning to get here, so I want to get up at a decent time tomorrow to fish dawn. So I want to get up about 5ish, depending how tired I am, and then just fish throughout the day until I run out of bait basically. And then I have got my LRF stuff in the car, so if I need to pass time I might do that in Weymouth Harbour. So it's 5 o'clock now. This is the strongest the wind's going to be today. It's low tide anyway, round about low tide. So the wind in about 2 hours or so, it's going to swing round and come over my head towards, so I'll be off the land rather than onto land, and so hopefully that'll flatten down. At the moment now it's just very hard to keep her weight in, unless I put my big century rod in and go up to the 6 ounces. I've not brought any 7 ounces, so I'm only fishing one rod at the moment. Due to the swell, I've not got any of my continental rods in. I've just got the century rod in with a 6 ounce, which is holding. I just blasted it out to get over the swell, and as you probably see I shoved that rod up high. It seems to be doing okay. The 5 ounce with the continentals kept drifting in. So yeah, see if we can get on with that. Hopefully now it'll start dying down and switching around. So I've not seen those 2 lads catch anything, and there's 2 more just behind me here that turned up. I've not seen them land anything yet, but obviously I'm not watching religiously, and they may have caught something and I've not seen it. It's been a glorious day, can't grumble, nice and relaxing. I do like Chesil for this long sessions you can do, rather than like following the tide up or down, and it's very comfortable. But not getting here, that is hard walking on the shingle. I don't know how the people walk all the way to the bridging camp, because that must be absolutely shattered, or go very light, because with all the gear I could have, no way I could have done it. The lads are coming fishing behind me, and then there's 2 lads down there, and then there's whole tents behind them. It's 7:30. I've just had about 10 casts trying to see if I can get a mackerel or a scad, something to bait tonight. I'll give it a go. I'll give it another half hour, and then I'll have another 10 casts or so. The beach down there is just full of people feathering for mackerel. Can't see if they caught anything or not. The guy up there was feathering whilst I was, he didn't have anything. So it might be a case of putting some small hooks out and see if I can get a pouting or whiting and shove that out for bait. Tea, Fray Bentos, chili con carne. Let's see what that's like. Fray Bentos is on and heating up. Yeah, decision. Yeah, that was lovely. Maybe because I'm starving, but I didn't mind that at all. Thought it was better than the stag chili because it came with rice in it already. I'm going to finish it. I have my dessert now, a chorley cake. Pudding, chorley cake, better than Eccles cakes. Well, there you go, Jones. Look at that beauty. Bet you've never caught one of those. Nice one, I'll get it back. Yeah, that's definitely was on the wish list there. That's a new species for me tonight, so it's made the trip. Oh, I just realised how sunburned my face is. So yeah, that's made the trip a new species. As it's going dark now, another bite there, and another little black bream. I gave a good fight on that one. I saw the bites and everything on that one. Mental. There we go. Just have a picture. I'll put you straight back. They are supposed to be very nice eating fish. Never had one myself. Oh, that just ran me ragged then. Small smoothhound. Actually, that's my first of the season. It was foul hooked, but on rag. Probably 1 or 2 pound. A cracking fight. It took me halfway down the beach. So I get this one back and bait up again. Fish must be coming on the feed. Oh, it's non-stop now. On the continental rod there, outside that bite, another bream. So they obviously come and feed in the dark. So yeah, I'll get this one back. So 3 bream. It was deep hooked. Whether it goes back or not, we'll have to see. So 3 bream, smoothie and red mullet. Get in there. A quick flurry there from 8:30 to 9:30. It's just before 9:30 now. So that was a bream, red mullet and a smoothhound pup, which I said I haven't caught one this season. I only targeted them in May. I haven't been June or July. So yeah, I made up with that. So that made it. So that's 3 species today. I just want a pout in so I can just lump out a bait and sit back then, because I'm shattered now and I've just realised how sunburnt I am. Yeah. So yeah, it's hard going during the day, came along during the night. So oh yeah, I'm in again. Hold on. I was just reeling in the big century rod because I'm shattered now. I'm going to get my head down, and yeah, a bit late in the day, but a double shot of pouting. So the pouting are in now. So that definitely means the rubbish fish are in now. Not exactly exciting fish, but there we go. 2 poutings. Get them back, reel in the other one, get my head down. I'm going to set off early tomorrow, try and get home, see how long I get stuck in the traffic. Well, I just had a tremendous bite on the continental rod then, just as I was throwing those pouting back. A scad horse mackerel. Went like a rocket. That was going all over the place. Alright, get this fella back. Well, it's 10:05 now. I'm calling it quits. I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered. I'll see what I feel like in the morning. But my feeling at the moment is just to get off home early in the morning. Yeah, the evening's gone cracking there. So bream, red mullet, smoothhound, pouting, scad, 5 fish, 5 species for the day. Yeah, daytime, absolutely rubbish. 1 bream. As soon as it got dark, it's exploded with life. Yeah, if I'd come down later, something I have to think about doing next time, rather than driving through the middle of the night, is drive down at night time. So yeah, so if I wake up in the morning, I'll fish. You won't see this. But if I wake up in the morning and I go home, this will be the outro. So if you got this far, thank you for watching. Take care.